On the way home, while exploring places to film, I came across this place just on the outskirts of Letterkenny. It's an old graveyard and an old cemetery and a ruin of a church. So I thought I'd have a look around and show you around. I have no idea the history here. As I said before, sometimes I roll up on locations by accident. Some of the graves are still being tended to. There is modern graves here. There is ancient old graves here, and obviously this is an ancient old church site. But there is modern graves here, and there is graves being tended to. Having said that, I get this strange feeling in the pit of my stomach the minute I rolled up on this location, you know, for some reason. But let's have a look around. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, because you do not know where I'm going to be next, and either do I. But press the notification bell and you will get notifications of my next video when it's uploaded. And I try and specialise in going to abandoned buildings that you can get into the inside of them. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but sometimes I like to document it anyway, so that's what I'm doing, you know. But thought you might be interested in this site. That goes back to 1891 and 1855. You can see a long time ago when they used to engrave the stone, they used to engrave the letters and then put molten lead into the indents that they make on the actual stone. So what you see there is actually lead poured into the engraves, and that they used to do that on the older graves. This goes back to 1929 and 1937. And it's still being tended to. (1910) and 1914. You can see where the piece of lead has come out. They used to engrave the stone, marble in this case, and drill a couple of holes along the indent, so that when the lead was poured into it, the lead went into the little holes as well and added extra grip into the so it holds, you know. Some ancient trees around here as well, so there is a lot of history to this building and to this site. So you know, that's why I wanted to bring you along and show you, you know. The weather is starting to pick up, folks, and it is coming into spring. So, no doubt I will be exploring a lot of places this summer. You know, it gives me something to work on, and you know, if you're doing YouTube, you know, do it because you like it, do it because you love it, not to get popularity or, you know, anything like that. Do it first of all because you like it, you know, and enjoy it. Because when I go and document these places, I can look back on my own videos and say I was here, you know, and you know, it's good personal records as well. The subscriptions comes afterwards, you know. Yes, I'm grateful for the subscriptions, I really am, but I'm not doing it for popularity. And in fact, when I started this, I didn't really want to be on camera, and I stammered, and I stuttered, and I tripped over words, and it took a bit of practice, you know. It helps with my self-confidence, it helps with getting me out of the house, it helps me make my days more fruitful, you know, and that's why I do this, you know. But it's nice to bring you along as well, you know. But you know, there is Mother and Grace here. There's an old Celtic cross, which has got a beautiful design to it. I don't know when that dates back to, because the inscription on the bottom of it is so old. It's not readable, you know. (2007). You know, you've got a mixture of old and new graves here. I'd love to know the history of the church. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know where I am, folks. You know, all I can tell you is I'm on the outskirts of Letterkenny in County Donegal in the Republic of Ireland. That's all I can tell you. To show you where I am, you know, we're on the outskirts of town here. The wind is picking up, folks, so I hope you do not experience much whistling, because that is really annoying in a video. But and I didn't bring my external mic. I just forgot it. I didn't plan actually on going on an adventure at all today. I thought I had to do a job for somebody else, and I thought it was going to take up my whole day, but it happened earlier than expected, so I got away early. So it was a split second decision to go and explore, and I've gone to a number of places today, so which is good, you know. Last look around. when you come on a ruin like this, you know, a ruin of a church, I've got this kind of a picturesque mind. When I go in, I try to picture the rows of seats and the altar and what may be inside, you know, what kind of floor tiles were on the floor, or old wood or whatever. Just don't know how far this dates back to, you know. But I'm going to leave you for now, folks. I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to press the like button, press the subscribe button, and also press the bell. And I will see you in the next video. And as always, be good to each other. I'll see you in the next video.